stop putting it off, stop overthinking. Let's go create something, shall we? Let's assume three things. You have a Google account, you already have the YouTube mobile app, and you're signed in. If not, go do all of that right now. In the bottom right-hand corner of the YouTube app, tap on your profile picture to take you to this page. Below your name at the top, it will either say view your channel or create a channel. Let's assume you don't have a channel yet, so tapping into this will kick off the channel creation process. First, upload a profile picture. Remember, it's displayed as a circle, so choose something simple that looks good even on a tiny phone screen. Next up is your channel name. This is what displays on your channel homepage, and it can be anything you want. But your channel handle is different. It has to be unique because this is used for channel links and the name next to your comments. YouTube will tell you if a handle is already taken, so best of luck finding something that doesn't already exist. You can change your channel name whenever you want, but you can only change your channel handle twice every 14 days. And this is what it looks like on a YouTube channel page. Your channel name followed by your channel handle. As for deciding on a name for your YouTube Shorts channel, my advice is to keep it simple, make it memorable and easy to spell. It should also be unique so you don't blend in with all of the other YouTube Shorts creators. Once you've done these three things, you're ready to create a channel, which will begin this entire YouTube adventure. Now, when you go to your profile page, you'll be able to view your channel where you can start creating shorts. Now that your channel is up and running, there are a few extra things you can do by tapping the pencil icon. You can add a channel banner, write a description, and copy a link to your channel. But there is another way to do that, which is a little hidden. So if you go back to the profile page, swipe these buttons across, tap on Share Channel, and select QR code. There you go. Pretty nifty, right? You can dive even deeper into your channel stats, but in order to do that, you'll need to download the YouTube Studio app, which is worth getting because this is where you'll see all of your channel data, from views to subscribers to eventually revenue. Oh, and what's this I see? vidIQ has an app. You should probably download that as well. Once you've downloaded and signed into the YouTube Studio app, tap your profile image and go to Settings. You can set your audience here. You must declare whether your content is made for kids. Get this wrong and your channel could be terminated. If you don't set it here, you'll have to do it manually every time you upload a short. So to save time, set it now after reading all of the help articles on the topic. Now, under Community Controls, you can set the automatic moderation level for comments. Set it to strict if you want to avoid spam and negativity. Feel free to check out all of the other channel settings, but for now, audience and community controls are the mission critical ones. Now your channel is set up, this is where the fun begins, creating content. So if you go back to your channel in the main YouTube app, there is a big create button that'll help you do just that. If you tap this button, you can do several things, including uploading regular long form videos, going live or writing community posts. But once you have one video uploaded to your channel, this create button goes away. So most of the time you'll be tapping this plus button at the bottom and then using the options at the bottom of the screen to choose what type of content you're creating. Now then, if you're only going to create shorts through the YouTube app, then you can skip this next bit. But if you intend to record content and then upload it directly to YouTube, there are two key requirements to make sure they are treated as YouTube Shorts. The video must be in a square or vertical format, and it can be no longer than 3 minutes in length. If it does not meet any of these requirements, the videos will be treated as long-form pieces of content and not YouTube Shorts. Long-form videos appear in the home feed of YouTube and start autoplaying, whereas YouTube Shorts will just show the thumbnail until you tap on it and get put into the Shorts feed where you can simply swipe to watch more shorts. And notice how this short has big black bars at the top and the bottom. This is because it's a square video and it doesn't fill out the vertical framing format, which is how shorts are watched. But having said all of that, what if you just want to use the YouTube app to create shorts and not have to worry about video length or format? Here's a crash course on how to use all of these features. You don't need any views or subscribers to use these tools, and they are all completely free. This big red button is obviously the record button, and as you record, this red bar at the top of the screen fills up, showing you how much record time you have left. You can record as many clips as you want and use this button to increase the record length from 15 seconds all the way up to 3 minutes. Down the right hand side are literally hundreds of camera features, and more are added on a frequent basis. They range from filters to games to answering comments to adding polls. Start exploring and see what you can come up with. And the most recent addition is this AI button that gives you tons more crazy tools like turning images into videos and prompting anything you want into existence. There seems to be new features here every day, so my best advice is to dive in and see what you find. You can also add popular music to your shorts using the Add Sound button and search for what you want. As long as you add the sound using this feature, your shorts won't get any copyright claims or strikes, and you can earn ad revenue from them. More on that later. Instead of recording footage, you can simply add a video that you've already recorded from your phone. You can then trim the video as needed, and it will then be added to the timeline of your YouTube short. Just note that you won't be able to add any features to that part of the YouTube short. This button will undo the last action, this button will quit the short and ask you if you want to save, and this button will take you to the next editing stage. On this screen, you can add text to the video, which does include text-to-speech.
This is a YouTube short.
There's also an automatic caption feature that will turn your voice into captions burned into the video. They take a few seconds to generate, and then you can check the spelling, change the font type, size and color, and position the captions wherever you want in the video.
I'm not going to say this captioning feature is perfect from YouTube. It is very limited, but it will do the job in a pinch.
You can also add voiceover narration and make timeline changes for when text appears and disappears on the short. And after all of this, you'll be on to the next stage. This screen is where we package the YouTube short. First, write a title that is short, snappy, and intriguing. Don't try and explain the entire short, just focus on the most important thing that happens. Over to the left, if you press the pencil icon on the image, you can pick a single frame from the short and add text and emojis to use this as your thumbnail. The related video option lets you pick another video that creates a link at the bottom of the YouTube short that viewers can tap on. There's also a remix feature that lets other creators use your video and audio for their shorts if you want to allow people to do that. YouTube will show you analytics when this happens. Now, this next step is very important. I always recommend setting your short to either private, unlisted, or scheduled rather than public immediately. This gives you a chance to double check the video before it goes public. It also allows YouTube to check the video for things like copyright claims and community issues. And it also allows YouTube to process a video up to its highest quality. As a safety net, I would give yourself 2 hours between uploading a short and setting it to public. It's important to note that you don't have to use the Shorts video creator in the YouTube app. You can just upload a video like this, and as long as it's a vertical format under 3 minutes in length, it will be treated as a short. You'll simply just bypass the first step of the shorts recording section and move on to adding captions and text. You can also upload shorts from a computer using the desktop YouTube experience. In this instance, you won't be able to edit the video at all, but YouTube will automatically detect it as a short, and then you can add a title and all of the other things in preparing a YouTube short, except for setting a thumbnail. To do that, you'd have to go to your channel on the mobile app, go to the Shorts tab, tap the 3 dots on the thumbnail, and then tap Edit to take you to the screen where you can edit a thumbnail. Yep, I know, that's annoying, isn't it? Alright then, let's say it's a week later and you've published some shorts to your channel. Welcome to YouTube. And this is where that YouTube Studio app comes in handy, as you can track the performance of your shorts. From the main screen, if you tap Analytics, you can see how your channel is performing. Now, something that's worth mentioning at this point is the difference between views and engaged views. The Shorts feed allows viewers to quickly swipe through content, and each of these shorts, no matter how long they appear on screen, count as a view. But if a viewer decides to stay on a short for an extended period of time, that now becomes an engaged view. So the numbers here would suggest a lot of people are not really engaging with the short, and that is confirmed by this metric showing who stayed to watch and who swiped away. What tends to happen with YouTube Shorts is that the content will be tested with a sample size audience, so you may get loads of views very quickly, but if those viewers are not staying to watch, YouTube will simply stop sharing the content. So if there is one YouTube Short analytic to focus on to begin with, it's this one. If you can get it above 80%, that's typically a positive sign being sent back to YouTube, meaning your short is likely to be shared with more viewers. This means that your hook, the first few seconds of your YouTube short, are super important. Do whatever you can to grab the viewer's attention. And it just so happens that there is something that can help you perfect the making of your YouTube shorts. It's the vidIQ app I mentioned earlier. From the home screen, you can go into the AI coach and ask it to provide feedback on your latest video. And after analysing the data and literally watching the video, it'll highlight what went well, what didn't work quite so well, and actionable steps on what to do next. The AI coach is just one of dozens of YouTube growth tools, many of which are free, that you can take advantage of when you download the vidIQ app. It's available now for iOS and Android devices, link in the description. All right, let's move on to everybody's favorite topic, monetization. You can earn ad revenue from YouTube Shorts. I'm not going to lie, the calculations behind it are a little complicated, but all you need to know is this. First, you need to meet these two requirements. And yes, you are reading that right, 10 million Shorts views in 90 days. And those views, yeah, they have to be engaged views that we were talking about earlier. The second thing you need to know is RPM. Basically, this is how much you get paid per 1,000 YouTube Shorts views. Typically, this number ranges between 10 and 20 cents. And so in this example, where the RPM is around about 17 cents, you would expect to earn $170 for every 1 million YouTube Shorts views. By comparison, RPMs for long-form content can range from $1 to $30, which can be more than 100 times the amount you would earn from YouTube Shorts. So when it comes to these YouTube Shorts and ad revenue, it's all about volume. But that is kind of a point when, according to YouTube, over 70 billion YouTube Shorts are watched every single day. The opportunity to start something on YouTube and grow it quickly has never been greater. So here are a couple more tips to help you get started. The Shorts player is a busy place with engagement buttons on the right hand side and text and buttons at the bottom of the screen. So make sure that your content doesn't get lost in those areas of the frame. Whether it's AI tools within YouTube or Sora or elsewhere, more and more creators are taking advantage of them every single day. This means that the barrier to entry of creativity is lowering while competition is absolutely exploding. So that means if you decide to take advantage of these AI tools, you do need to provide something unique that viewers can't get anywhere else. When it comes to your YouTube Shorts, edit ruthlessly. It is so easy for a viewer to simply swipe onto the next video, but you should keep your content as tight as possible. Just because you can make 3-minute shorts these days doesn't mean you should. And remember, watch time does not contribute towards monetization, views do. And don't wait for perfection. Your first shorts won't be great. That's kind of a point. The more you create, the faster you'll learn what works. Or, to put it another way, nothing beats experience. Now, if you want to delve deeper into the topic of how much money you can make from YouTube Shorts, over here is an 8-minute masterclass on the topic. Otherwise, welcome to YouTube Shorts. Now go change the world.